Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the phone interview. Today we have Mr. Kerrun Hill. He's the managing director of the Power Group. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get straight to it. So, welcome, Mr. Hill.
Welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Well, Mr. Hill, can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Well, I'm an energy broker here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Our main concern is to help our prospects and customers to reduce their bills on the way to free service.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, tell me this. How did you get started? So I'm thinking you deal with electric bills. You help people save on their electric bill, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So how did you get started? Could you tell the audience how did you get started?
Actually, it was an awesome, pretty story. I was struggling on a job. I actually got laid off, and one of my good friends, Terrell Wade, he introduced me to a multimillionaire, Mr. Elbert Thomas, and he showed me the concept of getting paid thousands of dollars off energy bills, and I said it makes sense, and got started.
Wow. So I'm going to ask you this: when did you first decide that was right for you, that type of business? Once he said he made $1 million, or when did it click in your head?
It clicked in my head. First, I had to figure out what I wanted to do in life, and I know I wanted more in life. I wanted to make millions. So second, I had to find a millionaire and do what he does. Pretty simple. Okay. And be connected to a life essential service that can't be paid off.
Right, well, that's electric, right? Everyone always needs electric, so that's a great field, and that's something to look into. So how should our listeners gauge if this type of business or basically you're lowering their bill, is that right for them? How can they gauge if this is the right type of service for them, or would this be a fit for them?
I would ask the person first, do you use electricity? 2, do you know other people who use electricity? And would you like to get paid off of your own electricity bill?
Right. That's simple. Everyone has electric. No one's living in the dark ages. Right. Okay. And tell me this, Mr. Hill. How long did it take you to get where you are now? And what would you say to our listeners who's already tired and frustrated in the position they're in now?
I would tell a person the necessary steps. If you're sick and tired of your situation, whether it's a job or a lack of financial freedom or time freedom, it took me I saw this information about 2 months ago, and I reached a leadership position within 3 days and reached another leadership position within 13 days.
Wow.
Very substantial income boost. And that is possible for anyone to do it. How I got there is basically the tenacity and getting through the information where I could digest it, where it worked for me, and following a simple system. All
right. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? The last word was a system. He followed a system. He got straight to the source like a target. He was on target, on point. He's very aggressive. Most people, it's going to take them probably 3 to 6 months, or it may take them 3 to 6 years. But this individual himself, who works as a team, he got there in less than 2 months, Mr. Hill. Am I right?
That's correct.
See, he has a system. So you're on the right call, ladies and gentlemen. So that's exciting. That's motivating. So what are the top 3 to 5 areas one should concentrate on if they want to, do business with you or interested in what you're doing?
I would say number 1, right off the top of my head, I would say your mindset. Your mindset has to be proper. You have a clear attitude, what you want to do. First, find out what you need in life or what's your pain. Your pain is going to be connected to your truth. And then you find an opportunity that'll provide relief and healing from that pain and truth. And 3, go for it. Make it happen with all your heart and soul. Never look back. Stay solid.
Right.
Grow your
Action
mind.
in action.
Action, yes, sir.
That's right. That's right. So, with you getting there in less than 2 months, exactly how would one go about doing this? I mean, give us a step by step, just an easy step. What you did. What did you do first, and then what you do second? It's going to take time, but can you give us
Sure.
at least 2 to 3 steps? What did you do first when you first got in that business? What was your first step?
My first step was to build a contact list, and basically grade the contact list to where I would find who I would like to work with, and if it's from a prospect standpoint of maybe they wanted to make money off their electricity bill, I would present to them first. As soon as possible, the person who gets the information out quickest, of course, you'll be able to reap the benefits faster, and that same list will really be customers at the same time. So you look at who pays electricity, who do you know, which is probably 99.9% of the people you know, and
Exactly.
build that list, whether it's a prospect for business partners or a list for customers that might want to save, just save and get a reduced bill on the way to free service.
That's right. That's right. Right. Everybody wants to save money. Everybody wants to save and make money at the same time. So that's great. So what would you say was the absolute easiest way to start getting? I'm thinking you had income coming in, right? In a certain amount of time, though. But what did you see? What was the easiest way? So just tell the listener one of the easiest ways. Could you make it easy? Everybody always say it looks easy, but they don't know what's behind the door, what's inside that engine to make it look easy. I like to tell people that. They don't realize that. So how do you make it look easy, Mr. Hill?
In a sense, when you get into your flow and you learn the system. So the system will comprise basically of contacting people, like I said before, but asking simple questions, really, not being scared to ask the question. Hey, how you doing? Let me make sure I'm an energy broker. I know the Texas heat is coming, and the bills will automatically go up. And just give me a call if you have bill problems. And that's really not really hard selling. It's not a hard sell at all. You want to see where the person is, if they're comfortable with their bill, and just go from there. Really, it's contacting many people as possible. It's really going through the numbers and say, hey, for instance, for my mom, she had a $200 bill. I said, hey, Mom, I love you. I want to see if I can help you save some money. I end up actually helped her save $100 on her bill consistently.
That's solid. That's solid. That's solid. So I'm going to ask you this, too, for the listeners, because everything's not, gravy at that certain time at the beginning. So what are some of the pitfalls that our listeners should be on the lookout for, and how can that be avoided?
I would look out for, you will come across some negative people that will try to hinder or talk against what you believe in or your why, or why you would join this business. So you would definitely want to be aware of those people, but not let them bring you down to a point where it stops you from going towards your destiny. You got to take the hit and keep moving. That's the number one thing. And that's really what catapulted me. Once I got past the negative influences, whether it was people that I was listening to or I was around in my environment, once I changed my environment, my whole life.
That's right. Get away from the stinking thinking, as we call it. So another thing, ladies and gentlemen, what Mr. Hill is doing, what you don't realize, if you can get a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He's building what you call a quadrant section. I'm just going to make it short. He's building his B and I side. He's building the business and the investment side. So he's building assets, if you don't realize that also. So you definitely want to get a hold of Mr. Hill. He'll show you how to do that. So he has a system where his money or his investment is working for him instead of him working for money. So he's building wide and he's building long. You can make some nice income coming in, but you can have your money working for you where it be some days or you wake up that you got that income coming in. Am I correct, Mr. Hill?
That is 100% correct.
Okay. All right. So he's a good man. He's very aggressive, but you have your ducks in order. He will help you out if you want to help yourself out. So what is the difference between you and all the other reps part of the power group or part of your field do the same thing that you do? What's the difference between you? What makes you stand out?
Well, our vision as the Power Group is to develop more life leaders and millionaires than any other organization in any company in the world. So we basically will accomplish this by empowering all of our teammates, our associates, our agents for the best tool in the system that we use to experience the full fruit of your life that you're striving for. That's what sets us apart.
Okay.
Our support is is amazing.
Okay, that kind of leads to the next question, which you was leading to. So, what do you think makes the difference between a good rep and a great rep?
I would say their support structure. Once you get people behind you, because you're going to come into this new, you may be new to business or investments and our assets, but once you have a great teacher and be coachable, have a coachable attitude, that's what will really set us apart. We help you become coachable. Once we find out that why, that why that makes you cry, because we don't believe in things doing things small. We want to do them big. So you'll have exponential happening.
That's right. So here's a good question. What's the favorite part of your day, Mr. Hill?
The favorite part of my day is the business. My life is my business, and my business is my life.
Wow.
When you find that the key to your padlock, and you got all the right numbers, and you can show somebody how to do the same. So my work, when your work is your play, you never work a day in your life.
Okay. I know you're a big believer in goals, but can anyone do this? And if so, how?
Yes, it's possible for anyone to do this. It doesn't require any special skills. You don't have to be at the top of your class. It doesn't matter if you're from Yale or jail, to the point where it's level the playing field, and you follow the simple system. System, I say, it means save yourself time, energy, and money, and follow the people that's already been successful in it, because you'll see the alignment of success all around the Power Group, and you can't help but see it and want to be a part of it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, as we wrap things up, what should our listeners be doing for the next 30 days, if this is for them, for the next 30, 90 days to a year to accomplish their goals, to get on your level? I mean, what should they do if it's for them, if they fit this?
For sure. First, I would find out what that pain or that truth that they need to change in their life. If it's tied any way, shape, or form tied to time freedom or financial freedom, I will definitely tell them take a look at the Power Group, and for the next 30, 60, 90 days, once you've identified what that is, get back and find people who use electricity or a cell phone, and all the many services that we do offer, and gain some residual reoccurring income from those. I go back to the point that we offer life essential services that you can plug yourself into a middle of a transaction that will happen for the rest of your life. So That's really what you engage. Do I use these services? How long will I use these services? Now, do I want to get paid?
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I tell you what, Mr. Hill, what final words of wisdom would you like to pass on to everyone who's listening in to this call?
I would say, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for less skills. Don't wish for less challenges, wish for more wisdom.
Wow. Can you repeat that? That's deep.
I said, don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills.
Right.
Don't wish for less challenges, ask for more wisdom. Don't wish it were
right.
easier, wish you were better.
That's right.
And the power group can help you become better.
That's right. All right. So where can our listeners find out more about you, Mr. Hill?
You definitely can give me a contact anytime on my cell phone, 469-274-6909. Call, text me. I always answer the phone. If not, I'll get back to you shortly. See how we can help change your life.
All right. Well, Mr. Hill, we definitely appreciate your time here, and it was definitely a more in-depth interview, and I'm excited about this program you have. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have any more questions, I'm going to ask Mr. Hill one more time because he's a busy man, as you said. He got things going on. So, Mr. Hill, one more time for the listeners, and then we're done with this interview. I appreciate your time, Mr. Hill.
You may give me a call at 469.
Yes, how can I get it? Yes.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was writing it down. Go ahead.
Okay. It's 469-274-6909.
Okay, great. All right, Mr. Hill, any last words before we end this interview?
I would say, grow your mind, you will grow your money. Rock steady,
Wow.
stay ready, keep it 100.
Outstanding. Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Hill, for your time. And ladies and gentlemen, you got any questions, feel free to give Mr. Hill a call, and have a great day.
Thank you.